Gambling addiction is a serious problem that affects millions of people around the world. It can lead to financial problems, relationship issues, and even mental health issues. In this video, we will tell the story of a recovering gambling addict and discuss the warning signs of gambling addiction, as well as strategies for seeking help and overcoming this condition. The story of a recovering gambling addict. John was once a successful businessman and a high roller in the world of gambling. He loved the thrill of the game and the rush of adrenaline that came with each win. However, his love for gambling soon turned into an addiction that took over his life. He began to spend more and more time gambling, neglecting his business, his family, and his health. He lost hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he couldn't stop. One day, John hit rock bottom. He had lost everything: his business, his savings, his family. He realized that he needed help, and he began his journey to recovery. Warning signs of gambling addiction. Excessive gambling. One of the most common signs of gambling addiction is excessive gambling. People with gambling addiction may spend more money than they can afford, and they may continue to gamble even when they are losing. Chasing losses. Gambling addiction can lead to a phenomenon called chasing losses. This is when a person continues to gamble in an attempt to win back the money they have lost. Preoccupation with gambling. People with gambling addiction may spend a lot of time thinking about gambling, planning their gambling trips, and researching gambling strategies. Borrowing money. Gambling addiction can lead to financial problems, and people with gambling addiction may borrow money from family and friends in order to continue gambling. Hiding gambling. People with gambling addiction may feel ashamed of their gambling habits and may hide their gambling from others. Strategies for seeking help and overcoming gambling addiction. Acknowledge the problem. The first step in seeking help is acknowledging that there is a problem. It can be difficult to admit that you have a problem with gambling, but it's important to be honest with yourself. Seek professional help. Consider seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor who has experience in treating gambling addiction. They can help you understand the root causes of your addiction and develop a plan for recovery. Support groups. Joining a support group can be helpful in overcoming gambling addiction. You can meet others who are struggling with the same problem and share your experiences and strategies for recovery. Avoid triggers. Avoiding triggers that may lead to gambling, such as casinos or online gambling websites, can be helpful in reducing the temptation to gamble. Create a budget. Creating a budget and sticking to it can be helpful in managing your finances and reducing the urge to gamble. Conclusion. Gambling addiction is a serious problem that can have negative consequences for your finances, relationships, and mental health. If you or a loved one is struggling with gambling addiction, it's important to seek help. Remember to acknowledge the problem, seek professional help, join support groups, avoid triggers, and create a budget. With the right support and strategies, it's possible to overcome gambling addiction and live a healthier, happier life.